people. Your heart's in the right place. You see a lot that's wrong in Washington, D.C., a lot that you want to fix. My only question is, what is right with America? Schodorf, start out, please.
First of all, our great state. I love Kansas, and I am so impressed with our small towns, our farmers, our ag, our countryside, our beautiful wide open spaces. I am proud of our state. And we are entrepreneurs, we were pioneers, we still have that spirit, and we never give up. And I believe that that spirit can be taken to Washington, D.C. We need to help people. We need to help business. We need to help farmers, because we are all part of a world that we want to raise our children in. We want our children to be successful. So I believe that the spirit of America is still alive and well, and it's the spirit of Kansas.
Jim Anderson, what's right with America?
There's a lot of things right with America. It begins with the American spirit. It begins with liberty, freedom, the determination of the citizens, of the individuals in this country to produce the American dream for themselves. The will, the determination, the ideas, the ingenuity, all of those things are right with America, but they're slipping away. Slowly but surely, our liberties and our freedoms right in front of us. And it's time to do something about it. It's time to stand up, step up to the plate, and take our country back so we can continue to strengthen our liberty, our freedoms in this country, and be free to do those things that we want to do and live the American dream.
Wick Hartman, what's right with America?
Well, America is the land of the free, and it truly is the leading country on this globe. We have earned and created this freedom through the Constitution that we live by in our way of government. Even though it is slipping somewhat, in my opinion, it is still the government of choice, where we, the people, get to vote for our elected officials, which is once again coming in August 3rd. I grew up in Kansas. As a small boy, I learned Kansas values. I learned the Kansas way of doing things, common sense. I believe in Christianity that I learned in Kansas. I believe in the family unit, the importance of the family unit that once again is slipping and deteriorating, which we need to be reminded of once again. And I'm ever mindful of the jobs that are created in this district and throughout this country from small business, the same small businesses that I run and you run. This is where we can turn the corners. We can turn the corners through Christianity, the family unit, and getting our small businesses back on track and making them healthy to create the jobs and get the economy on a good standing again.
Mike Pompeo, what's right with America?
Well, you can't do justice to a question like that in a couple minutes, but I'll give it my best shot. It's here in this room this morning. It's in every home that I've been in over the last 13 months of campaigning. That's where Susan and I spend our time these days, in people's homes and coffee shops all across Kansas. It's the American spirit that says, hey, things aren't going right. We understand that we now have a federal government that's headed in the fundamentally wrong direction. Darn it, we're going to take it back. We saw it in town halls and tea parties. We see it here this morning when folks came out to learn about 5 folks competing to be your next congressman. We have this great blessing in America. And I've talked about this, but I consider myself to have lived a very privileged life. I grew up in a pretty ordinary middle-income family. Neither of my parents went to college, but I grew up with the privilege of being in America. And it gave me all the blessings that I've had. I got a chance to go to West Point. I got a chance to go to law school and practice law for a short time. I got a chance to come to Kansas, where my mother grew up, and start 2 small businesses. That's the America we all know we can get back to. It's the America that will create opportunities for my son Nick, and if we're blessed enough, our grandchildren one fine day. If we don't take this moment to reassert the values we all have and the common sense we all know in Kansas, America will look very different. And I very much want to go to Congress and be part of bringing that back.
Hey, Rutschmann, what's right with America?
America is the greatest country in the world today. It was founded by people who had high ideals, great dreams, who were not afraid to, and are not today, afraid to dream big dreams and do the work that is required to achieve those dreams. We're Christian nation, whenever we run across a problem that interrupts our path in reaching our dreams, we are very good about picking ourselves up, dusting ourselves off, getting our eye on the goal again, and pressing on. Additionally, we are a great country because we look out for the little guy, whether it's another nation, our friends, our neighbors, another state.